Hey guys, Galucia here, and today I have devised what I think is going to be a very difficult challenge, and I honestly have no idea if I'm going to make it to Wave 10. I think if I make it to Wave 10 for this challenge, that I can start to succeed from there, but getting to Wave 10 is going to be the hardest part, and I'm just going to do this first try, regardless of whether or not I do get to Wave 10, so we were going to see what happens. So, here is the challenge. You can only buy a gun or a perk once every 5 rounds. Now, to start off the challenge, that was a triple feed right there for you. To start off the gameplay, you can buy one gun before Wave 5, right? Or perk, I guess, if that's what you want to do, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. And then, starting Wave 5, that's when you can buy your next gun and or perk. Or not and or, just or. So that's it. That's the challenge, and that's what you're able to do. So, here's why I said getting to Wave 10 is really going to be what this challenge is all about. So, it's really... Here's my dilemma, okay? Do I get at Wave 5, do you get a gun, or do you get perks? Okay? I don't know. For TGN, I'm still working on it because it's a 2-part series, and the other part is gonna get posted in a little bit. But I did the No Jugs challenge. So you can go to the TGN's main channel. It's just youtube.com/TGN, and you can check that out. And it was on this map, and I was doing no jugs, and I don't want to give too much away. But I will say that I definitely get past Wave 10 without using jugs. So it definitely is possible. But it's not easy. There's so many random things that can go wrong in like these exploding zombies that I really would like the security blanket that is jugs. Having said that, the problem with that is that I would be stuck with nothing but the M14 for the entire length of the game until Wave 10. So it's kind of like, oh boy, like what do you do? Like, it's obviously only using the M14 till Wave 10. That's a pretty big challenge. It might be a bigger challenge than staying alive with jugs. It's definitely gonna be a slow process to kill all the zombies with an M14, but I think I'm gonna chance it and go with jugs. That might have been the wrong decision. I'm not lying to you when I say that. I think I might have been better off getting a gun instead. But it is what it is. We're going to see what we can get done with this setup. So, you know, maybe if I fail miserably, then you'll know and be like, okay, when I do this, I'm going to get the gun first. I'm going to save my pistol from this point on for the event of insta-kill. Hello, zombies. Yeah, it's definitely... I mean, because the other side of it is, okay, so if you say, alright, you know what, I'm going to get a gun, because God only knows how difficult this is going to be with just an M14. So you decide to get a gun. What if the gun sucks? What if you hit up the mystery box and you get EMP grenades? That counts. You know what I mean? So it's like, well, great. Now you're no better off, and you don't have jugs. Like, you accomplished nothing. So I don't think that's the answer. I think jugs is probably the way to go. Like, when I was doing my no jugs challenge, I got EMPs, but I wasn't doing anything with a weapons challenge, so I, you know, was allowed to just go ahead and buy another one. But could you imagine if the challenge was like this and I couldn't do that? Like, what are you gonna do with EMP grenades? Absolutely nothing. And then you still just have an M14 and no jugs. So I think this probably is the better choice, given the alternatives. So I guess we'll find out here in a second. I mean, it's still killing zombies. It's just, it's the fact that it has 8 rounds. Like, if this thing even had just like 20 rounds as opposed to 8, it would be so much better. Like, when you upgrade it, it doubles the ammo capacity to 16, and that makes it more of a viable weapon. It's a little bit more useful, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Whoa! How about that? That was unexpected. I've said it before many times. Zombies, regardless of whether you're playing it just straight up, or if you're playing it like I do with doing zombie challenges, this game is entirely dependent on luck. Okay, so I will say, now that I'm in Wave 8, the choice of keeping this gun, the pressure's on. I've been putting, like, I've had zombies where I've been aiming towards their head. I've put all 8 rounds in either their head or upper torso, and they haven't died. And it's intense. Hey, there. Only having 8 rounds, not being able to kill anything. The fact that I am currently down to 11 rounds, also kind of intense. The fact that they're still spawning is kind of intense. I'm just not killing anything right now. Obviously, I need to go buy ammo, but it's pretty bad. Especially since I'm actually using the pistol now. And I know it's not going to do anything except for, you know, get me some points. But with a challenge like this, you really don't even need points. Because, I mean, oh my god, please, hurry up. Thing takes forever sometimes. Okay. In a panic, I took out one zombie, and of course, he drops a freaking nuke. So we're going to try everything we can to pick that up. We're in Wave 9, which means... Where was the nuke dropped? Oh, there it is. Hello, zombies. We're in Wave 9, which means as soon as this round ends, I can purchase a new gun, which I'm really looking forward to, I'm not going to lie. So that nuke's going to get us a lot closer. Normally, I would not be getting nukes this early in gameplay, like if I was just playing zombies regular, because I'd rather have the points than kill off all those zombies in one fell swoop and only get 400 points for it. But seeing as how I have 12,000 points and nothing to spend them on, this is definitely the better option. Alright, sweet. Now, please don't be something terrible or this video will end. Alright, the RPD. Now we are freaking talking. That's awesome. What awesome luck. That could have been any number of terrible, terrible guns that would have made this video basically impossible. Like, literally, we wouldn't have been able to do the video. But we got the RPD, and that should really give us an edge on this challenge. I'm just using up the ammo, basically, now. I have the bullets, I might as well use it, and then I'll switch to the RPD. Probably more or less permanently, unless I run out of ammo and don't get a max thingamagoo. So, a couple quick points as because I'm kind of thinking about the challenge as a whole. Obviously, like I said, you can only buy one gun or perk every 5 rounds. And, you know, one thing that I haven't actually, like, addressed yet was whether or not you would be allowed to get the quick revive. Here's the thing. I'm not going to say you can't get the quick revive, but I'm going to say that the challenge still stands. So if you get revived from quick revive, you still can't buy anything until the next 5th round. So it's really not going to help you at all to do that. So having said that, I would say you probably just shouldn't bother. You know, if you die once, that's it. You're dead. You die once, you're done. And that way, you know, plus then it's more final. You know, I like some challenges where you don't use like a quick revive, and you know, it makes that death more final, and sometimes I feel like it almost makes me play better, knowing that I can't be revived. You know, like, I play how I should play. I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like I play better because the death is so final. But yeah, so that's the deal. If you want to, I'm not going to say you can't, but then you'll have nothing but, you know, you'll lose all your perks or anything like that, and you won't be able to get any of them again until the next 5th round, so it puts you at such a disadvantage that I really just don't even feel like it's worth it, or like that it's going to help you at all. So I would say don't bother, but it's your choice at the end, so, you know, however you want to tackle it. Like me, for example, I'm conserving rounds for the RPD because it'll be at least till wave 15 until I just, you know, I can get another gun if I decide to do that, or pack-a-punch the RPD, which for the purposes of this challenge, I'm going to count that as a perk. Like in wave 15, if I want to pack-a-punch the RPD, that's all I'm allowed to do. That's it. I'm done. So, yeah, I'm going to count that as part of the challenge, and, yeah, that way it makes you think about it. So that's why I'm conserving my rounds for the RPD at this moment, because I want to start using them later when I get closer to wave 15. So if I don't get a max ammo, then I can make that decision as to whether or not I want to pack a punch the RPD, or if I want to go ahead and try to replace the M14 so I have a viable backup. Maybe I would like to get Speed Cola. That wouldn't be a bad option either, especially with the RPD. It takes forever to reload that thing. So a couple of different ways you can go about it. Obviously, this challenge is heavily dependent on what weapons you actually get, but I think no matter what you get, there's always going to be certain things that are just insanely difficult about it, even if you are lucky to get an RPD like I did. Oh god, why am I red screened? Why am I red screened? Lava! That's bullshit. That was absolute bullshit. That really makes me mad that the game had to end there. I could have gone so much farther. Some zombie gets like a lucky couple hits, and you drop down, you're red screen. I could have got through the lava. There was another zombie in the lava that probably hit me on the side. That's what seemed to finally take me down. Oh, that is super annoying, guys. I know I could have gone way farther with that for you, and I'm still not in the top 10,000. I really need to work on my leaderboards. Okay, well, anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm sorry I couldn't bring a more intense zombie gameplay for you today. Obviously, that's the difficulty of the challenge, and that's why I don't want to just tackle it again. The fact that anything can happen to you at any point, and you really are limiting yourself pretty heavily. So, that's the kind of stuff that's going to happen. It's zombies. It's all about luck, and right there I got a bad bit of luck. So, it is what it is. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please comment below. Let me know how you fared on this zombie challenge, and if you're able to try it, and what methods you used, and all kinds of good stuff. Load me up with some info on it. And I think this is one that I'm probably going to try to do again later on, down the line. Maybe a month or two from now, after I've done some other zombie challenges, I'll try to re-tackle this one, because I know I could have done better. So, until next time, laters!